Honorable Bossman.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
It's nice to meet you, sir. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, sir.
Well done. So,
Yes,
how has
sir.
been the work so far?
It has really been great. We started our FBT for about a week now, and we have been able to clear some areas of land. And over there, you can see over there, we have been able to clear the land, and the tractor have mown the ridges, and we have started the planting of the cassava stem, and so far we have really worked so good.
Yeah.
So we are just clearing over this place over here. As you can see, these are our classmates. They are working. They are cutting the trees. We are clearing this space now so that the tractor can come in and cultivate this land area also.
Wow, that's really nice.
Yes,
So, how has been the experience so far? Hope you are enjoying it.
yes, we are enjoying it. This is our practical year right now, and we have to do it. It's part of our learning process. It's a journey.
It's a 4 unit course.
Exactly. And this is our practical year over right now. We have to do it. It's part of our training. We have to complete the journey.
Yeah.
So as an agricultural student, this is a necessary and a compulsory activity for us to do.
Oh. Basically, I want us to talk quickly because I don't want the video to be long. I want us to discuss briefly about food insecurity.
Right.
But before we go into that topic, I want to ask you a very brief question, and I would like to see your take on it.
Right,
concerning the aspect of agriculture, a lot of young people, most especially our age now, most young people, if I should get interacting with them, they don't find interest in agriculture. So, what can you say about how did you really apply for this agriculture, or what motivated you to come into agriculture? What was your interest or your captive mind, like what captivated your mind into this attention, and how can it help boost the economy of the nation?
All right, thank you very much for that question. I like it.
Yeah.
Like you have said right now, there is a popular saying that goes around on the internet right now.
Yeah.
Majority of the young people in the country or in the world right now, they call them Gen Zs.
Yeah,
and the Gen Z don't want to do much of the stressful things that our forefathers and our fathers have done in the past.
That's
if
true.
You check back in the history, majority of our fathers, what they do, their occupation, mainly their occupation is farming.
Yeah.
Hunting and all these olden techniques of farming and agricultural something.
Yeah.
I actually picked agric as a course right from my pre-admission screening exercise.
Just like me.
Exactly. I wish to study agric, and I was given the opportunity. I was admitted into this great University of Unilorin to study agric.
Better by far.
Yes, thank you very much. So I'm actually someone that I choose agric from the beginning, and I'm liking the journey right now. I'm gaining much experience. We came here to come and study to have our BSc so that we can have the knowledge of how we can do the modern day agriculture.
Yeah.
Because like me right now, I've been someone that have passion for agric as far back as when I was small. I do follow my dad to farm. I've been farming for a good 10 years over now. Yes, I know I've been farming. So this year 2025 will make it a good 10 years I've been farming.
Wow.
So I started my mechanized farming 5 years ago. That was 2020 during the lockdown period.
Wow.
That's when I started mechanized farming. I started using tractor to farm. Wow. And we do farm every single year.
Right? Is it cassava or?
Yes, we plant cassava, we plant maize, basically for mechanized farming.
Wow.
Yeah. So
is it in Kwara State here?
Yeah, based in Kwara State. Wow. Based in Kwara State over here. Wow. So what I can advise our Gen Zs, our peer group, what I can advise the young people of Nigeria to do is for us to go back to farming. Farming is a very lucrative business anybody can venture into.
Oh.
That is it. There's no one in this world or in this life that doesn't eat.
Exactly.
Even so far, you are a living thing.
The market is always there.
It's always there for you.
So far, it is farming.
Farming, you go into whatever aspect of farming, whether it's poultry farming, whether it's plant farming, the crop farming, which aspect or niche you venture into. Wow. It's a very lucrative business someone can go into. Wow. So I employ our youth, our mates, and the rest of youth in Nigeria, in Africa, to take the courage to go into farming. Farming is a very good business. Like you said now, you want us to discuss on food insecurity.
Yeah, exactly. That was the next point I was trying to draw into it. So just give us a brief introduction about food insecurity and how your take on it.
My take on food security is I want us to look at the pandemic of the COVID 2020 that happened about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
If you look at it during the COVID period, the government asked us to go in, for us to go in. We should not come out and You are
Yeah.
given what they give us then. During the lockdown period,
Yeah.
everybody was on lockdown. The main activities people don't do at that particular time is for them to stay indoor. Majority of people that do office work, all of them they
Yeah.
have to stay back
They are to
home.
stay at home.
Some people that they do remote work, they started their remote work and they're
Wow.
able to do it more efficiently during that period of time. If you look at it very well, majority of people then they only sit down at home, eat and do their daily activities.
Yeah,
And
that's
if you
true.
look at it very well, you see that the demand for food during that pandemic period
It
was
increased.
high.
Exactly.
And majority of people that doesn't know about farming before, they were forced to go back to farming to do
That's true.
and all these they call it, I don't know the times I want to use for it, that they started planting in sacks.
Okay,
Whichever
like
plant I saw
yeah,
people planting in sack, then yam, maize, cassava. No, it was basically yam and maize that I saw people planting in sack then
sacks then,
during the
yeah.
COVID period. So what I want to say about that food insecurity is there's a need for us to have our food.
Yeah.
If it depends on people before we get our food, if any occasion happens that it's bring us to stay indoor, we won't have food for us to consume.
Yeah.
So there's a need for us to start farming. Even at our backyard, there's a need for it.
Hmm.
It's a very important thing we need to do. No matter how small or how little it can be, whether crop farming or poultry farming, there's a need for us to farm so that so that we won't go hungry when there is a need for when there is food scarcity in the market.
In fact, we are already hungry now because if you look at the statistics of Nigeria now, we are over 200 million, and
Yes.
due to that fact, less than 10%. I'm saying 10%. Less than five
Okay.
people of all these people, this population is interested in agriculture, and you can see now we are not even able to feed ourselves. Talk more of exporting.
Exporters.
So looking at that now, let me ask you this question again.
Okay, sir.
How do you feel we can draw the attention of these Gen Zs into agriculture? Because a lot of people feel when I tell some people that I'm studying agriculture, they will be like, "Oh, agriculture, like what's so special about
But
agriculture?"
agree.
So, how do you think maybe the government or we individuals who are very few and derive interest in this field? How do you think we can motivate more people to come into this aspect of agriculture and see that, oh, this agriculture of a thing, it is beyond just taking hoe and cutlass to farm. It is more of mechanized farming. It is more of this. How do you think we can captivate the attention of these young people into farming?
All right. Thank you very much for that. I like it.
Hmm.
If you look at it, I've said in the past a few minutes, majority of our forefather then they do olden days farming.
Yeah.
Now we are living in the technology age.
Hmm.
We have all these tools that have been used that has been built by our engineers,
Hmm.
agricultural engineers that we can use to farm right now. We have the tractor, we have the farm implement, all these mechanized farm implements.
Yeah.
That is one of the way governments can motivate all these young people to go into agriculture. The reason why people don't want to go into agriculture is because of the stress.
Yeah,
They
that's
see it
true.
as a stressful activities.
That's true.
Whereas it's not something that is stressful.
Hmm.
There are so many things you can specialize in agri. We have the planting of feed and the planting of crops. That is why people do think it's stressful. The clearing of the bushes, the
Yeah.
cultivation of the land, the plowing, the ridging, and the planting of the crops.
Yeah.
Those are things that people think is most stressful, whereas it's not that stressful. We have the mechanized instrument now we can use, especially the tractor. You can mount the implement to the tractor. You know, tractor is a machine that you can mount any instrument that is available to it. You
Yeah.
want to use on the farm to it, whether the plow, the ridges, or the harvester.
Yeah.
So it's a very good way. If the government can bring in more tractor or they can establish a engineering factory more
Hmm.
in our country and allow all these engineering factories to produce more of these agricultural implements,
Hmm.
mechanized implements specifically, that will ease the work for our youth. That will motivate our youth to go more into farming,
Wow.
because that is the most important thing that discourage people, the stress over there, planning of
Exactly.
the
If I me
field
myself, I'm not into all the stress. Like I'm thinking of mechanized,
farming.
the modern aspect of technology inclined agriculture. That's what is motivating me to go into that field.
Farming. If you look at the western world over there right now, majority of what they do is mechanized farming.
Exactly, that's
Them
true.
cultivating hectares of land.
Exactly.
They cultivate hectares of land. Nigeria right now, we import a lot.
Hmm.
We import a lot. Majority of the food we consume over here, we
It's
consume rice a
imported.
lot. Orisa sativa.
Yeah,
We consume it a lot over here in Nigeria.
and
In
it's imported.
Africa in general, it's imported. It's not that we are not producing right over here,
Yeah.
but the rice you are producing over here, if you look at it, many people complain you have stone, it's a stony rice, the process is not well, you know, we have stone in it. So people are not consuming the local rice over here. So majority of the agricultural produce we consume in Nigeria are imported.
Mm.
So that is not developing our agricultural sector in Nigeria. And I think the government should focus mainly, should improve on our agricultural sector. That is one of the way we can develop our economy, Nigeria specifically.
In fact, the point you made now that
Yes,
our local rice here has stones and all, that's a very good challenge that a lot of people. They, the rice we are importing, it is 100% stone free or 99. Let me put it that
exactly.
way. But there is something they are doing to it over there. There's a machine that I was listening. I was watching a video on YouTube. The guy said it is a destoner. So this destoner, what it does is that it separates rice from stone, no matter how tiny it is. And it was like this machine, it is there in China. They manufactured it
Exactly.
in China. So if the government should make such machines available for people to access, you know that, oh, our local rice here is also possible that we make it 100%
Same
stone free.
free.
But now that will motivate our local products to
Producers.
also be like it will boost in the market.
Yes,
But you know
exactly.
all these things, I've never seen a destoner before.
Oh.
I've never been to a milling factory where
Rice is being
rice is
milled
being
by the
milled and stuff
from
like that.
the
Because these things are things that should be common everywhere,
yeah.
accessible to people and stuff like that. But it is so unfortunate.
Yes.
So the government out there, you have a lot to do. Motivate we young people to venture into
Exactly.
agriculture. So
Exactly.
what is your future in agriculture?
Okay.
Like, where do you see yourself? Like, how do you feel you can, you know, motivate people? Like your own quarter, how do you feel you can contribute massively in agricultural
Agricultural sector.
sector? Yeah.
Yes. Like I've said, there are so many specializations you can do in agric. You can either go to the okay, let me put it in three ways. Let me put the agric in three ways. We
Yeah.
have the producer, we have the distributors, and we have the consumers.
Yeah.
I see myself going to agricultural more in the future. Once I'm done with my degree over here, I want to specialize more in agric. I want to go into farming. So there are so many specializations you can venture into agric. We have the farmer that have planted the crops. They are looking for distributors. I mean the distributing what they call the distributing. We follow the distribution chain
Yeah.
where we go from the wholesalers to the resellers and the all these our market women that sell our products for us.
Yeah.
These are the ways people can come into agric and come into the agric sector. You don't have to go on farm to go and work. You can go into the commodity market, buy these products from the farmers, take it to the farm, process it, make it more enticing, and put it out there for consumer to buy from you. So I'm seeing myself going to the marketing distribution niche in agric because we have these farmers that once they produce their product on the farm, before they take it to the market for them to sell, some of the products do perish. Like all these perishable products, the tomatoes and the rest of
Yeah.
perishable goods. So I want to
So that's
focus.
another challenge that we need to bring into a solution to it now. That
Yeah,
is value chain addition, another
exactly.
aspect of agri.
So I want to focus more on the marketing and the distributing niche, specialization in agri. I will go to the farmers, I will buy the product from them, and I'll help them to sell to the consumer out there so that the product can get more easily available to the consumer and the farmer can make money from their products.
Wow.
So that it can motivate them more to farm every single season. So that they won't feel like, oh, even the last product I did last year got spoiled and the rest. So I want to go more
Exactly.
into the marketing and distribution niche in agriculture.
Wow. So viewers out there, I am the Unilorin fanboy, and this is my channel. If at this point you've not subscribed to my channel, please help me subscribe to my channel so that together we'll build a community of young entrepreneurs who are interested in agriculture. Agriculture is very beautiful, trust me. And if at this moment you are still viewing it as a aspect whereby or a field whereby it is a profession that belongs to the less privileged, then trust me, you are missing. Agriculture has money. There is money in agriculture, and there are a lot of activities that you can venture into in agriculture that will give you money. Value chain addition is there. You can be a distributor, you can be a partner with a farmer that will be helping you cultivate. Even if you are not capable in that aspect, you can be a value chain additional person into this field. A lot of things that you will do in agriculture that will give you money. So trust me, I am the Unilorin fanboy, and with me here is Honorable Bossman.
Bossman.
It's nice talking to you.
Thank you very much,
Thank
sir.
you so much.
Thank you for the time, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank,
So just one or two words before we depart.
thank you, my viewers. I'm very grateful for this opportunity, giving me the opportunity to be interviewed on this channel. So what I would like to say to our youth out there and my fellow Nigerians and Africans, let's go more into agriculture. There is need for us to produce our food. We eat every day. So that is all I want to say for now. So thank you very much. And please don't forget to engage with these videos, engage with this channel, engage with this page, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you
Right.
very much.
Thank you so much for watching us. I am the Unilorin fanboy. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you in my next video. Bye.